RL, we have a very interesting setup for the Back to Warcraft FFA night, as we have one player in the bottom left-hand side who has the entirety of the bottom left of Ferocity to himself, and then we got 3 players, all with close position.
Yep, that's always the big fun about random spawns. You pretty much can't prepare what's your creep route gonna be, how greedy you're gonna play. And ToD into a surround, I can imagine, is not gonna play too greedy here.
Oh my god, I'm so happy we picked no Chad.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the friends of last time when we had the 8-player FFA, ToD and GodFather, now close to each other. And dude, I would love to see a Necro Rush here.
Yeah, GodFather, by the way, the reigning champion, given his win in the 8-way FFA. Zoc is also another reigning champion of the 4-way, but he had to go to the gym early, he said.
What the?
So, yeah, okay.
It's like 4 a.m.
Yeah, I was thinking the same. That's very early gym.
Okay.
But okay.
Or very late. You never know.
Yep.
Man, these night owls in Korea, time zones don't apply to them. When Lawlight came over, I was like, oh, are you jet lagged? Is it too early for you? It's like, no, I'm now living like normal person. Okay, yeah, just an 8-hour difference. What can I say? So we got a neutral hero for Lelu, which does indicate a Fire Lord. So far, so standard for GodFather. No quest build, who had to pull out prior to the game, so we had to replace him by Ina, who is going for probably Blade Master and Headhunters.
Looks like a neutral hero to me for Ina.
Ooh.
So most likely Dark Ranger.
Ooh.
Is one of his trademarks. I mean, it's not too unheard of, but yeah. Usually most people go for Alchemist, but Ina is known for Dark Ranger, and yeah, maybe as he was late, he's not aware that there is no chat rule. So hopefully they will tell him, okay, it's an Alchemist after all. So yeah, we've seen that by Kolb, played out super well against Dice.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's see how Ina can play with it. And as you called it, Fire Lord first, and where are the lava spawns?
I don't know. I don't see any. Maybe he got killed. Ancient of War also not looking too hot. Whoopsie. But yeah, there's one at least. Little bit of a screw up, but shouldn't be the end of the world.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, everything's so standard so far.
That was a spike. Hola. I don't know if
I hope they will tell him it's no chat finally.
Yeah, I had a big spike as well.
Yep, me too. So everyone, it looks like.
Oh no. Alright, so server, please fix yourself.
I wonder what GodFather is trying to achieve with the APM here.
I mean, for Necro Wagons, if you want to micro every single skeleton, you need these APM numbers, I think?
Yeah, maybe he's a fan of Leon.
Who isn't?
Oh, but now we have the Crystal Ball, and he used all... Are there 2 or 3 charges?
3.
So 3 charges, very nice scouting information now. I mean, Crystal Ball used to be super nice on FFA, especially in the later stages, if you're not human. Now I think that's a big nerf to FFA. Of course, it feels nice now in the early game to know exactly the starting positions, but I think, yeah, Crystal Ball is an item that got nerfed in FFA, but buffed in solo, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, it was really a throwaway item in 1-on-1, but yeah. And I mean, the cooldown was so big that...
Like, do people sell it still, or are they using it?
I don't know. I think I didn't even... Did I see it? I'm not sure.
Alright. And yeah, we already see a lot of lava spawns here from Leluaami. 4 lava spawns and 2 expansions.
Yeah. Okay, playing it quite greedy. Also Soul Burn, not Incinerate. I guess you reached the Orb of Venom so quickly that Incinerate doesn't really make sense.
Yeah, Soul Burn is just a great spell as well.
I hope Remo isn't watching. Hating on Soul Burn for years.
No, it's really nice. Like, especially against like Paladin, it's super annoying. If you can't Divine Shield and then you entangle on top and suddenly you can't staff and can't do anything. But maybe with the new priests you can dispel it in time.
That sounds a bit ironic. You don't feel the difference yet?
Yeah. It's a tiny difference, right?
It should be a little quality of life. But
Yeah.
I don't know. Never played human, never will play human.
Okay, and we see ToD going for Panda second, which is always a sign that he is gonna go and try to snowball. Panda, very snowbally hero, not for the not very well suited for the late game stages or playing from behind because you can't really snipe units with it. It's a straight up snowball, like leveling up, fighting, winning fights, and get higher levels than your opponents, and yeah, maybe with Nasty P then on top. Works really well, especially in the hands of ToD, who is known to win most of the fights he engages into.
Alright, looks like GodFather is preparing a push though. That is the 2 temples. And I mean, there's only one direction, right? You don't want to face a Night Elf when you go Necromancers.
It's actually an interesting question, because do you really want to attack into a surround? Like, if you get rid of ToD, he gets 2 expansions that are already used and is stuck in the sandwich between Ina and Leluaami, assuming it works out. But yeah, as you said, Leluaami is elf and he is farther away, so it's also maybe not the best target, but he might just feel confident enough to go on Leluaami. And yeah, going on ToD with Necro Wagons, history has shown that it's not the best idea, because he's pretty damn good in defending it. And interestingly enough, ToD is going for the cross-map expansion. So this is usually a move that FFA players like to do. You lose a lot of time with the militia running over all the map. And
but the new duration.
Yeah, true. The new duration. Yeah, maybe that's why he goes for it. But yeah, usually ToD goes for one base.
Oh! GodFather is losing his entire ghoul army. Oh, that's like 4 ghouls?
Yeah, that's on purpose, by the way, because he needs supply for the Necros, and the wagons very heavy in supplies, so yeah, you always see that.
Oh, okay. Looked funny though. As someone who fell to the Ogre Lord myself, it did look funny. And ToD is taking a fight with Ina.
Yeah, but Ina is pretty much signalizing that he's not too much interested in fighting, by moving in circles instead of killing the 2 hurt footmen. Okay, and ToD is piecing, putting down an item. So pretty much, yeah, ToD is piecing with Ina, which is an interesting situation, because now it should be GodFather against ToD. But if GodFather goes on Leluaami, then suddenly ToD might be on GodFather because he's in peace with Ina. Yeah. We'll see. Maybe it's just a temporary piece that they agree to creeping, and then they will break it at some point.
Classic.
So yeah, again, I'm not a fan of GodFather's build at all. Like, if you play without the quest build, I think Dreadlord first is the only correct play, because now he has a high level DK and a non-existent Dreadlord and a level 1 Lich. And in FFA, Dreadlord and Lich are the most important heroes to level because of the AoE and the scaling in the late game. with the Enforce. And we see ToD going on GodFather actually. So what is GodFather doing? He's moving to Lelu, maybe signalizing peace, maybe just to drop an item, I'm not sure.
Okay, GodFather's certainly not happy about it, but no, he's just attacking. What the hell? Are we just attacking clockwise?
Yeah, okay.
What the hell?
Let's do that. Let's see who dies first. Or last, rather.
Yeah. Okay. So far it's only Necros, no wagons. Thank you, Clemens, for the sub, as well as Sparrow and Hightech. That temple is dead. Not the greatest army yet, but a lot of dispel against possible Necros.
Not ready at all here to defend this. But yeah, what the hell? GodFather maybe sees that he can't defend against this with 2 for 5 priests. I mean, that's a heavy anti-necro wagon army. So he rather goes on Lelu and hopes that Lelu dies before him. So he's pretty much playing 1 versus 2 here on purpose.
Yeah, and everybody's ignoring Ina.
Yeah,
That's,
who is smartly being on 50, of course, then.
Yep.
If no one goes on him, then why rush? There are still so many creeps and nice camps.
Oh, Panda's begging for a nuke. Lelu, careful. Ooh, saved. But Firelord
Yeah.
next on the menu.
And yeah, maybe GodFather was hoping that ToD will pull back after seeing that he's not defending. And yeah, that's just it then.
Okay. What a weird
That's
start.
interesting, right? It's an interesting dynamic. Like GodFather was preparing against Lelu and ToD was preparing against GodFather, and then both pretty much went at the same time.
Yep.
So yeah, perfect army for ToD. And he surely will be a little bit confused about what had just happened there.
Yeah. I mean,
Imagine playing against a 2.1k solo player and you win like that.
I mean, it's the patch of the humans, right? They got 8 buffs and 0 nerfs, so you should get used to it.
Yeah, true. Also, the Archmage got buffed, right? With the strength. Yeah, so many buffs. You always
8 buffs, RulaZ.
Yeah.
And 0 nerf.
Yeah, and Lelu will also be quite surprised about it, but also not too angry, I guess. He never broke upkeep into upkeep, by the way. He has built some APs as a reaction, but not too much of an army. So yeah, he is on 4 bases on 50 as well. And Ina is also on a lot of bases on 50. So that puts ToD now in the worst position, I guess. But there is still a red camp top right, bottom right. It's just the income disadvantage that will now be very, obvious.
He's at 80 though, maybe forcing another fight here, but it's only Knights, Breakers, Priests, nothing really that great against Orc. I guess both will shuffle their armies around. Quite some XP for Lelu, of course, with the heroes being donated to him. And Ina is breaking upkeep now as well, but heavily lumber blocked.
Alright, that's also nice to see. So I'm curious what ToD is gonna do next. Like, he's now top right side of the map, so going bottom right would be very time consuming when Ina is just next to him, and ToD is scouting with the gyro and footies all over the map, so maybe he is aware that Ina is on 50 or was on 50 the last time he saw him, which would make it a nice move for him to also go on him now, but we will see.
Hero levels across the board, not out of control really. Firelord is the highest, Alchemist now following, ToD with a nice distribution as well. But yeah, feels like the calm before the storm now.
Yep. And yeah, ToD decides to go for the more passive approach, which is also fine, because if he now goes on Ina, he will not die quick. Like, it's an 8-player map, so he will fight for survive, and during all the time Lelu is gonna be on 50 and creep the bottom side of the map. So I think it's a good play by ToD to move downwards. He if he was very greedy, he could have killed his own units down to 50 supply, but this is also slowing him down in creeping speed. So yeah, always have to think about these little things. And yeah, the entire upkeep mechanic is of course also what makes FFA in Warcraft 3 so great. Also strategic.
We have an Unholy Aura on ToD. Next red spot goes to him as well, as you said. And Ina, he got the Wyvern, Demolisher, first Tauren as well. And I guess we're gonna have a fight now. Wait,
he pieces. Oh. Yeah, I just wanted to say it might be smart for Ina to not go on ToD because he knows that ToD was already fighting GodFather and Lelu is the only one untouched. So it's better to go on Lelu instead, who, by the way, also scouted this with a crow. So he scouted that Ina is moving through ToD's base without attacking him. So yeah, this doesn't feel good if you are in Lelu's position because you know that those two most likely are not gonna fight each other. So there's only one target left.
Yep, the target that was mining on 5 bases at 50 food for a long time. So yeah, understandably so.
Yeah, totally. And yeah, Lelu is going for the Firelord Panda Keeper, which is also, I think, what LoLiad and the Elves in Solo went for, right?
Yes. So far,
because I was always thinking that Lelu is usually picking Podem instead of Panda, like Firelord Keeper Podem. But yeah, I think this is exactly the same combo that LoLiad went for, and also another elf, I don't remember.
Dice was playing it a bit.
Oh, Dice, okay.
And colorful, right, so, yeah, that was seeing colorful with the Firelord. We have to check his IP.
Alright, so really greedy from Lelu, knowing that the others aren't fighting, knowing that the others are on 80. He needs a lot of production to be able to build enough stuff in time. He has it, to be fair. So now the question is gonna be, how long is he still being greedy?
He also reached 5-5 on Panda and Firelord. So that's a great help. ToD has already transitioned to Blizzard, but doesn't seem to be in a position to attack anyone, really, despite the 80 food.
Yeah, so all looks pretty good, pretty normal from everyone. Except Lelu is really, really greedy, like 700 lumber is maybe just enough to pump enough army. And yeah, now he goes for it. He got scouted by ToD, and I guess that was the trigger for him to build, because if ToD scouts and there is nothing at all time, he's gonna go on Lelu. And yeah, it's also time for Lelu to build an army because there are no juicy creep spots left on the map. So it's time to get XP by fighting.
Yeah, we want these
we can see just that. What's his army composition? Talents, Chimeras, and the bear for Roar.
Plus the last 2 upgrades as well. What do we have? We got Griffins on the way for ToD. More upgrades for Ina. The Orcs will be very, very thankful in FFA, I guess, for the cheaper attack and defend upgrades.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I guess once you're at this stage of the game, it's not too bad anymore. But yeah, until the early mid game, it's a big help.
Fully on, thank you for the 5-month resub. There's another red spot. Did ToD get 3 out of 4 red spots?
Is this even possible? Yeah.
Yeah, right? He got upper right, bottom right, and upper left.
Wow, that's gonna be surprising for him as well, as he was the one fighting early. Yeah, nice surprise.
Panda's gonna make it to level 5 with that. Pally also on the way to 4. Item, I can't see. Medallion of Courage, not too bad. And the peace treaty between him and Ina still active.
Yep, and I guess Lelu knows it. I mean, I'm sure Lelu knows it as he scouted it. So yeah, it's rather him going for the aggression, I guess. Before 2 go on him.
So is he gonna go for Ina? Looks like it. With the talents and they meet each other. Oh yeah. Oh, we're ready to fight. Thank you, Lieutenant Frank Drabin, for the 43-month resub.
Yeah,
Ina.
it's a scary army to fight here.
Oh, and ToD is here as well. Honest 3-way.
Okay. So is Lelo gonna switch to ToD now, or is he chasing Ina here? Yeah, I don't think he wants to open.
Oops.
Yeah.
Was attacking the expo for a bit. Ina wants to peace. And Lelo
Okay,
says,
so
alright.
Ina signals his piece, so that makes it easier for Lelo to choose an opponent.
Ina is a rat though. He could backstab at any time.
Yeah. It's just a matter of when. Okay, so now ToD, he's not ready against the air, I think, is he? There is like 2 gyros. But the pen, of course, is very nice with the mischance on the chimeras and the blizzard. Very nice to target, but Soulburn denies the blizzard.
Nicely done. Yeah, otherwise there's not much disable. Here we go.
That's an interesting move by Ina.
He just wanted to get a closer look.
Yeah, I guess so. And okay, now thought he's going to 50, but he just killed a wyvern to go to 80. Yeah, it's weird. I think Lelo is on +1 base, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 expansions. Yeah. So it's weird that they are not going more on Lelo, and Ina is trying to piece Lelo.
Isn't it always this way? The evil kid gets away with everything?
No, I think especially ToD doesn't want to get Lelo. Like ToD is always the one saying that Lelo is always getting the free wins, and it would never happen if he plays against Lelo. So yeah, he is not gonna give him an easy ride here. And Ina, yeah, I mean Ina is a smart guy. So, and also a long time FFA player. He is not donating wins as well. And he's pretty much the guy who had the most faith into Lelo when he was starting out playing Warcraft. Like in the TBR, I think Ina was the captain and hired Lelo. Picked Lelo pretty early on when he was really unknown to most. So yeah, Ina always saw the talent of Lelo, and yeah.
2 very different characters. Damn, I didn't know the origin story. That's nice. Ina of all people. Yeah, why not? Alright, I'm kind of surprised that ToD lets this expansion kill go. But he's switching to tanks now. And that is obviously the #1 answer to air at that stage of the game. And we got 2 more subs. Thank you very much for the 16-month, Chrissy Mizzy. And no horny, please. Thank you.
Alright, we have an engagement here. And Knight is spread to a tree. Like, does a Knight win a 1v1 against the Tree of Life? It looks like.
On this patch, human is gonna win everything. Don't even have to see. But within a fire, maybe? Probably? I didn't see it.
Yeah, ToD is always using Invis plus Inner Fire on his spread out Knights.
Well, he has to pay with his life now. Bye-bye.
Yep, that's 2 Knights. That's a nice pickup for 1 expansion. But now, second expansion could be expensive because it's on 7.5k gold still. So the question is Lelo gonna defend this as well? Okay, Invis Panda, but nice timing by Lelo. And yeah, very frustrating here now for ToD that Ina is going on him again now.
I mean, he killed the Raider of Ina without being forced to.
Ooh, and the Alchemist is surrounded here, but bad fighting position, I think, here for the casters of ToD. And the tank's pretty much blocking everything. Like,
yep. we got
Not
some.
sure if that's good or bad.
We got some polymorph coming in, some sheeple around. The alchemist can't really get out. There's no TP.
Wow, and
on
they
it.
demolished us.
Oh,
We were
okay.
like 4 casters splashed. Yeah, like Ina is pretty much the only person that plays demolishers. But yeah, look at the damage.
Looking good against the tanks. I like what I see.
Yeah, and that's the big disadvantage for human. Like, you have to make really specific armies, like tanks against air and then griffins against ground. And if you face the opposite, it's very terrible. And yeah, now we can see exactly that. So ToD also the poorest of them all. And yeah, with the tanks now in Ina's base, Ina is forced to TP, but again, the demolishers are pretty much the natural counter to tanks, and Orc already pretty strong against tanks, so no damage, everything has been thrown away. And yeah, I could even see ToD tapping out of this if this continues.
In the meantime, Lilu took care of some of his bases as a retaliation for the 2 kick trees of life. So yeah, things for ToD not looking good at all. And once again, I'm very, very happy that we got no chat.
Yeah.
Dude, it's plus 34 damage chimeras. That's a lot.
Yeah.
Alright, round and round and round it goes. After a little bit of a peaceful time, now everyone is against everyone. ToD is
Now
taking
we're
over
going
the base.
counterclockwise. We're
Yep.
mixing it up.
Exactly.
And maybe Ina plus Lelo meet in ToD's space. And then they know what's up.
Yeah, this is a sandwich now, where you don't want to be in the middle at all. Mortar's... Like, ToD's taking care of Ina's bases, but... Let's see if his main survives.
Yeah. So it's this weird situation where 2 guys are attacking from 2 sides, but no one is aware of each other. And if you are the guy getting sandwiched here, it feels like super bad. So yeah, the question is, when is Ina gonna scout?
He has to
Oh,
respond
Lelo.
at some point, I guess, to save his main base, but...
Yeah, because Lelo doesn't care. Like, I mean, Ina is down to 1 base and Lelo is on 18k gold. So
This could be an incredibly fast FFA. Like,
yeah, definitely.
Lilu's still on 5 bases.
Yeah, I'm not sure if there is a world where ToD is piecing Ina now.
Nah, doesn't feel like it. We got Bloodlusted Torrent, also pretty good against tanks. Ina's holding his ground. ToD down to below 80 food.
Yeah, I mean, it has to be a piece right now. Otherwise, this
Nope.
game is over quickly.
It's not happening. That's never happening. Knowing these 2 guys, never happening.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, for FFA, you should leave your emotions at home if you want to win.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, games end like this.
And the castle is falling. The entire base is gone. What the hell? Oh, Panda staffed out.
But where does he go to? Oh, he goes to a safe place at least.
Oh, we got level 6 alchemist now. And yeah, ToD, good luck. Down to 44 food, 3k gold, base in shambles, no way to rebuild again.
Yeah, I think gonna be a nice after game chatting experience in the Discord.
Yeah, I'm at some points very happy I'm not part of that Discord anymore.
So yeah, it looked pretty dire for Lelu in the beginning when GodFather was going at him. But then stars aligned. And yeah, I mean, yeah, Ina with the biggest mistakes here. pretty obviously. Never attacking Lelu, and Lelu was untouched the entire game.
Oh boy.
And Ina decided when ToD was going to Lelu that he's gonna go on ToD.
Dude, this looks like a 30-minute FFA. And I didn't even know that's possible. That's like... Oh, man. That's still early game. Volcano! Yo,
A little
Lelu
bit of a
wins.
fan service, but Hex denies it.
Oh, what a shit show.
A player's forces are under attack.
So yeah, the question is, what is Ina gonna do now, or does it even matter what he's doing now? As ToD is on Lelu, so surprisingly enough, he's switching targets.
Ina's Alchemist as well. Tranquility, 666 heroes. And ToD doesn't even have a single ultimate.
Player's forces are under attack.
Yeah, I mean, ToD is trying really hard. Like, he is re-expanding, he is splitting up mortars to kill expansions, kill other expansions with his little army.
Yeah, it really is a little army. Like, Lelu has more supply than the other two players combined.
Yeah.
He also has, like, 6 times as much gold. He got 3 times the ultimates than everyone else combined.
Okay, but he has 2 players on him now, finally, it looks like.
Okay.
And he has no expansion anymore. So yeah, let's see.
If he can survive on 18,000.
Yeah.
Okay, well. Ina has some buildings left too, but I don't think he has a way to... Oh, he got all heroes back, actually. Didn't see that.
Yeah, it's nice. Does he also have a base left?
Nope.
Oh, top left he has a Great Hall. Okay.
Ah, okay, that
So
he means as a
that's an
base.
important one. And Lelu has pretty much no building on the map, and also no wisp on the map. So losing his last tree on the top left.
Oh,
Oh,
boy,
and
oh
yeah, there
boy.
we have the soul burn plus entangle, which I was talking about, and
Under siege.
yeah.
That's a
there's-
pretty sick combo, man. Ouch.
So Ina coming now from the left side, but yeah, not knowing about where ToD has been. Like, it feels like they know nothing about each other this entire game.
Yep.
Ina and ToD. But yeah, okay, they are trying. And there's a level 6 Alchemist. We know what that means. A nice ultimate.
Got another base on the bottom right as well.
Okay, so the thing is, there are a lot of gold mines still on the map, and Lelu has none of them, and it's gonna be hard against 2 players to prevent them from taking them. So the issue is they are not the richest, the other twos, but there might be some hope. Like, it's a big map, there are 2 players, and both still have some resources to work with. Lelu is doing it correctly, trying to get rid of the weakest one, which is Ina right now. And yeah, Ina has to go on Lelu, and also ToD has to go on Lelu, who smartly is now, taunting him with the Chimera, at least moving him out of position. And yeah, of course, ToD is not even on tier 2, so nothing he can really do or build. So yeah, Ina is now on Lelu's main. So yeah, they are making progress. Just Ina needs to save peons. He has 1 top left building a burrow. Can he survive here for a bit longer? Like, ToD needs a lot of time, and so does Ina.
Yeah, not sure Lelu is gonna give him that. Portal's home now.
Oh yeah, careful. There's nowhere to TP for Ina.
Oh,
So
that's
he's
not good.
Oh, and now there is even Cyclone. And ToD sees it for the first time. But yeah, it's was none of his business here to
No
join this.
chance. No chance at all.
Yeah, at least he bought some time here for Ina to escape, losing still the Shadow Hunter, which is pretty painful. But yeah, there's Transmute. Yes, there's very little mana. And now Lelo on a chase, but very nice here with the mortar teams taking out some more Moonwells. So Lelo is down to not too many buildings, actually.
All right. Do we have... Oh, we still don't have any wisps out.
All right, and they're coordinating quite well. Like, Ina needs to go in again, but there's a panda, so Lelo left behind his panda as a single defense. And yeah, I don't think ToD can defend against this. Wow, with the Tranquility. No mana on the Fire Lord, okay, but still. Oh, he's gonna lose the tier 2, and that's mostly gonna be the nail in the coffin here.
I want to go to tier 3 again. That ain't happening. All these towers are just asking for a volcano as well.
Yeah, so is Ina gonna come here and join? Okay, he sees it with the peon that Lelo is here, but the main is already down. Okay, he is building some workshops. But doesn't look like they can hold. Where's ToD?
In Lelu's
ToD is
base.
again in Lelo's main base. Okay.
ToD has 2 farms in the north. That's also not too great. But Breath of Fire and Blizzard is getting the job done. Panda old used, but a little late.
Yeah, more and more Moonwells are falling here. But yeah, Lelo can still do damage while defending, which is pretty nice. But he's falling apart a little bit, honestly. He's losing a bear here. He's losing chimeras against the orc. There's another chimera on the barracks. And he's losing some buildings in the main base. So yeah, he's on 87 now out of 90, so not 100 again. But the Archmage now has to be careful. Paladin is tornadoed.
I don't think he can reach. Maybe with the Chimera over the forest. Boots save lives, though.
So yeah, another Chimera here. It might get taken out.
Oh, the Zap gets killed easily. And ToD's second base is gone. Has to rebuild on the left-hand side.
Yeah, I'm just curious, like, does he have enough time and patience here to continue playing this? Like, he's playing really well. Really, really well. And Ina is here coming in again. Takes a hippogriff, but yeah, it's nighttime. I mean, there's no vision. So
Is ToD down to one building?
Oh, and Lelo is moving towards it.
I think he is.
So there is only this peasant left that can build something in time.
There's another farm somewhere. I don't know where, but somewhere's a farm.
Okay, so most likely at a shop. And there's a TP now. Oh, that's early TP, so the town survives, and actually 4 peasants as well. So what are the losses here? Oh, nice. No losses here for both ToD and Ina. So now Tranquility, and yeah, Lelo is slowly but surely losing material here on his side.
Yeah, he's only at 13k. But spreads out now. It's all about elimination. Ina is building 3 Great Halls apparently? Or is he tacking to tier 3? I'm not sure.
I know he has really 3 Great Halls in production. So yeah, this might bring back some income for him. He's on 47 gold only. And he has a nice vision here with all the Watch Awards. But yeah, another Great Hall seemed to be falling. So nice scouting here by Lelo. Really keeping everyone low.
Alright, just waiting for the knockout punches. Also Fairy Fire applied to some workers in case they move away.
Yeah, Archmage not quite close to level 6, unfortunately. There's another Chimera here. But there is so little damage for Ina. Yeah, he is running out of resources now.
Yeah, only
He's not
100
going to be able
gold.
to afford anything.
Is mining on the upper side, but not for much longer. Lelu found him there a long time ago.
So yeah, Lelo with the 3 heroes inside his base and the Chimeras raising the buildings. So yeah, nice splits. And Hot is trying to defend his town hall instead of going for the Chimeras. Ooh. And Ina is trying to defend his Great Hall, which is not working, unfortunately, for him. And still wasn't able to get back the Shadow Hunter. Altar was being built. And the last expansion here for Ina is in a pretty interesting location.
Yes, in Lelu's front yard. Should be, it's scoutable, I'd say. What
But yeah,
the
Lelo is
hell?
doing it really smart, like defending here with the 3 heroes and building more APs. Like he has all the gold that he wants, so he can even throw away these Chimeras as long as they prevent the others from mining.
We just saw Chemical Rage and Bloodlust on an Alchemist. That's insane. Think I didn't see that before.
Yeah.
Oh, Lelu with the 1 tree and Force of Nature. Oh, Todd has left the game, and that should be it then, as Ina is at 100 gold. And I think we got a new champ.
Yep, the new champ in Leluaami wasn't more than a warm-up game for him for the W3 Champions Finals, I guess.
Yeah, we are 11 days away or so, 10 days away.
Yeah, like Lelu, as being the reigning W3 Champions champion, is qualified for the grand finals already, so he doesn't have to play for the slot anymore, same as ToD. So ToD and Lelu we will both see at the grand finals in like 2 weeks or 3 weeks. And yeah, everyone else needs to go through the semifinals.
There can only be one winner, of course, twice.
Yep,
Always a nice
exactly.
addition to the Warcraft Champions Finals. We have a little bit of a fight here in the middle. Ina trying to get a hero kill, but not really working out.
Yeah, maybe now.
Ah,
Oh
there's
no,
a
he
big,
doesn't have a Shadow Hunter, so
there's a big invul. There's a split. And the rest of the heroes are coming back to help. And I guess if this Alchemist falls, that should be game then as well. No gold. Oh, he has actually 800 gold. Can get the hero back, but... yeah. Oh, gee. EMA. GG. Evil Kid back on the throne.
yeah, a very nice game here for him. Like everything played into his cards.
Yeah.
Ina with some bad decisions that made the game go the way it went. And yeah, therefore we have Lelu now as the new reigning champ, and we will see him next week.
Next week, yeah, exactly. Plus the 2 semifinals of the World 3 Champions Finals, and then the FFA Grand Final the week after on Saturday, December 16. That is. World 3 Champions Finals coming up soon, so go check them out. w3cfinals.backtowarcraft.com for the support of 1-on-1 and 2-on-2. RulaZ, thank you very much for putting up this great lineup. Even though the game went just under an hour, I still had a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's always nice to have something else, and yeah, it was at least that.
It's always nice to have you by my side.
Oh, that's very kind.
All right, mate. We see each other next week. 3 times, actually.
Yeah, very nice, very nice.
All
Looking
right.
forward to that.
Sweet. Have a good evening. Shout out to the rest of the FFA community, or most of them, I guess. Check out ffamasters.net if you want to participate in FFA yourself. Also, queue on the War 3 Champions ladder, where Warcraft is supposed to be played. And I'm taking an early evening now. Peace.